This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
About 500 Congress workers go on a strike against the TNCC chief. He remains defiant, tells Ndtv-Hindu there is no infighting.
There is no infighting whatsoever as prescribed by you.
Ramados appeals for Vaiko to join forces under the DMK, assures vengeance against the AIADMK. Actor Karthik changes his script after failing to clinch a deal with the AIADMK alliance. He's set to campaign for the DMK bloc. DMK chief and arch-rival Jayalalitha make inroads into the heartland of Tamil Nadu, campaign hard to charm the district voters. Sushma Swaraj says Tamil Nadu is simmering with a wave of anti-incumbency. BJP eyes the role of a strong opponent.
I am very sure that we will enter the Tamil Nadu assembly with good numbers.
Campaign strategists go for a kill with a joke. The leading parties arm their campaigns with laughing power. It's Singamattu versus Vadivel. And the DMK candidate from Dr. Radhakrishnan Nagar, Shekhar Babu, promises good civic amenities if elected to power.
RK நகர் தொகுதியில் பாதுகாக்கப்பட்ட குடிநீர், தரமான சாலை வசதிகள், மின்சார விளக்குகள், கழிவுநீர் அடைப்புகள் போன்றவை சீர் செய்யப்படும்.
Finally, police veteran R. Nataraj decides to call it a day. It's curtains on a career that changed popular perception of Chennai police.
So definitely the uniform will be with me, part of me, and definitely I will continue to do service.
Well, a very good evening and welcome to Headlines Now with me, Ashmit Kumar. A lot is making news at this hour. We're getting a lot of news from the political spectrum, from the political action field. We're getting a lot of news of, again, shifting allegiances, shifting alliances at this point. We'll get you all the details in just a bit. But first, let's take a quick look at stories coming in from across the country. Census says we're a nation of 1.2 billion. That's 5 countries including America put together, but the growth rate has slowed down. Sex ratio among children up to 6 years is the worst since independence, 914 females for every 1,000 males. As Team India heads to their final destination, Mumbai, World Cup winning captains are divided over who will lift the cup. A blast in Pakistan kills 10 and injures 20 others. It was reportedly targeting against the moderate leader who spoke about blasphemy laws. And finally, Obama authorizes CIA agents to start covert operations against Gaddafi government in Libya. And well, first up this hour, PMK chief Ramados today appealed to the MDMK chief Vaiko to support the DMK-led alliance in the April 13th elections. Speaking to the media at Cuddalore, the PMK chief appealed to the MDMK chief to support the DMK-led alliance and teach a fitting lesson to the AIADMK Supremo Jayalalitha, who disrespected him. Well, meanwhile, actor Karthik today told the media that he would support the DMK-led alliance in all constituencies except the 21 constituencies where his own party, the AINMK, is contesting. Now, just to remind our viewers, Karthik had earlier met AIADMK chief Jayalalitha in January this year to extend support to the AIADMK-led front. He later changed his positions as his demand for 10 seats was not fulfilled by the party. Well, in other news, the AIADMK General Secretary Jayalalitha campaigns at Jolarpet, Vellore and Kanchipuram today. It's the 8th day of her campaign, while tomorrow she will be campaigning in 15 constituencies in Chennai. Now, the AIADMK chief will be canvassing for Saida Duraisamy in Kolathur, where the DMK has fielded Deputy Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. Now, she will also be seeking votes for 3 women candidates, B. Valarmati in Thousand Lights, Raja Lakshmi in Mylapore and Gokula Indira in Annanagar. Well, staying with action from the field of politics, AIADMK has roped in comedian Singamattu to counter the effect of comedian Vadivel, who is campaigning for the DMK. Now, Singamattu, who has a history of rivalry with Vadivel, today met the AIADMK Supremo Jayalalitha at her residence in Poise Gardens and expressed his desire to campaign for the AIADMK-led polls. Now again, Vadivel, who has a history of rivalry with DMDK chief Vijaykanth, has been attacking the DMDK chief during his campaign for the DMK-led alliance across the state. Now, Singamattu started campaigning against DMK's M.K. Stalin in Kolathur constituencies on his very first day. Moving on, the BJP officially kick-started its campaign in Tamil Nadu for the upcoming polls with national leader Sushma Swaraj launching the party's campaign advertisement earlier today. Now, Sushma Swaraj, along with her other party members, will be campaigning in Coimbatore and Tirupur, and again afterwards will be moving to other districts. Now, while campaigning today, she also announced that the BJP is confident of better numbers this election and will be a strong part of the opposition. She added that there is a strong anti-incumbency factor in Tamil Nadu. She also challenged the policy of the leading parties to compensate for corruption charges by offering freebies to the public.
I'm not claiming that we are going to form a government, but I am very sure that we will enter the Tamil Nadu Assembly with good numbers. We are not as strong in Tamil Nadu as yet to provide the alternative government, but this election will certainly be a stepping stone to that. This time we are asking for votes for effective opposition role in Tamil Nadu Assembly. And I am pretty sure, I am confident that electorate of Tamil Nadu will respond to our appeal positively.
Well, in the build-up to the elections, as the players in Tamil Nadu's political spectrum engage in mudslinging with other parties, the Congress appears to be targeting its own. Now, 500 congressmen were on a hunger strike on the campus of Satyamurthy Bhavan, allegedly to draw the attention of Miss Sonia Gandhi. They are demanding a pink slip for Thangabalu, the TNCC chief. Now, the party cadres charged that the TNCC chief had misled the party high command by favouring certain candidates. Now, just to remind our viewers, the cracks within the TNCC came to light with the release of the candidates list, which featured the TNCC chief's wife as a contestant from the Mylapore constituency. Now, the move triggered a domino effect, placing a large chunk of the party on a warpath directly against Thangabalu. Well, however, earlier the vocal elements within the party persisted with the hunger strike. They slammed Thangabalu's moves to further the interest of his family and on these grounds demanded the action from the Congress High Command.
The objective of this meeting is to express our feeling to the Congress High Command in a peaceful way, in a Gandhian way, because that's the Congress way. Sonia ji has relinquished the highest office in this country for the sake of the country and the party. However, Tamil Nadu Congress Committee President has pledged the party in his own personal and family's interest. He has mismanaged the party's affair. We worked hard, the AICC worked hard to get 63 seats. Instead, even before the election has started, because of his mismanagement, we have already lost the constituency of Krishnagiri. He has intentionally hidden a lot of facts to the AICC. We want to bring the mismanagement of the TNCC president. The TNCC president is supposed to lead and help the party. Instead, he is hurting the party by his inefficiency, his nepotism, and the several other factors that have been very well known in Tamil Nadu. In order to win all the seats, we are going to work for Congress and for the alliance parties. But it is imperative that in order to win this election, that we should change the leadership of Congress so the Congress get ahead in this poll and establishes as the major party in Tamil Nadu, and with Congress alliance, DMK we should form the government.
Well, to get a sense of the reactions coming in, Salim caught up with Thangabalu, who gave us his ideas, his views at this point on the rebellious and the vocal sections within the Congress.
A set of Congress workers, instead of campaigning for the party, they are campaigning against the Tamil Nadu Congress chief. We are now joined by the Tamil Nadu Congress chief himself. So unrest and violence seems to be shaking the Congress headquarters in Tamil Nadu.
There is no unrest, there is no violence. Very few people came today and they were having some grievances that they were not given ticket. Party cannot ticket to all the ticket seekers. There are 2,000 odd people who applied for 63 seats, out of which only 63 people can be selected. Accordingly, the Tamil Nadu Congress and the AICC, finally, the AICC leader, Madam Gandhi, our beloved leader, has finalized the list, and everyone has to agree and cooperate. If the majority, vast majority, 99.99% people, leaders, workers, everyone are going to the field, working for the development and victory for the party and our blind spot too. This is the situation. A few people, actually I can say 3-4 people who did not get ticket, they were instigated by some vested interest. Some people, 30-40 people sitting here and making this thing not acceptable. It is not good. Once the party decides, they have to fall in line. This is totally violation of the party. Indiscipline cannot be tolerated anymore. I given them opportunity, I heard them, whatever they have grievance, they can tell me, I can forward the grievance also. Even when they are against, they say against me also, I went and talked to them. This is my thinking. I wish every congressman to think good of the party, not anything individually.
Sir, also the party workers say that infighting grips Tamil Nadu Congress Committee. Have you worked out any possible solution to put an end to all this?
There is no infighting whatsoever as prescribed by you. I see 99.99% Congress workers leaders unitedly working for the welfare and victory of the party. That's what I can say. Every true congressman will abide by Madam Gandhi's direction and her decisions. As a loyal congressman, I always wish and cherish that everyone should follow the line of the Congress president. That's all.
Sir, and finally, just about 2 weeks to go for the Tamil Nadu elections. Don't you think that the opposition parties, your rivals, will cash in on this situation?
No. Today I have given warning to people. If anybody go beyond the limit, I will take action against those people. If are true congressmen, they have to abide by the Congress and they cannot decide whatever they want.
Well, speaking of elections, what will the candidate in your constituency do if he or she is elected to power? Well, that's what we on Ndtv-Hindu have been bringing to you for a while now. Now today in this segment, we bring to you the voice of Shekhar Babu, now a member of the DMK.
ஆர்கே நகர் தொகுதியில் தேசிய ஜனநாயக முற்போக்கு கூட்டணியின் வேட்பாளராக டாக்டர் கலைஞர் அவர்களின் சின்னமான, தளபதி அவர்களின் சின்னமான உதயசூரியன் சின்னத்தில் 3வது முறையாக இந்த தொகுதியில் போட்டியிடுகின்ற சேகர் பாபு ஆகிய நான் வெற்றி பெற்றால் ஏற்கனவே தொடர் முயற்சியாக ஆர்கே நகர் தொகுதியில் பாதுகாக்கப்பட்ட குடிநீர், தரமான சாலை வசதிகள், மின்சார விளக்குகள், கழிவுநீர் அடைப்புகள் போன்றவை சீர் செய்யப்படுவதோடு ஏற்கனவே நடைமுறையில் கட்டி கொண்டிருக்கின்ற மீனம்பால் உயர்மட்ட மேம்பாலமும், காக்கரின் பேசின் ரோடு கத்திவாக்கம் நெடுஞ்சாலை சந்திப்பு சுரங்கப்பாதையும் வெகு விரைவில் கட்டி முடிப்பதற்குண்டான பணியினையும், எம்ஜிஆர் நகர் நேரு நகர் இணைப்பு பாலமும், எழில் நகர் கால்வாய் ஓரம் அமைந்திருக்கின்ற குப்பை மேடை சரி செய்து தார் சாலையும், அது பாதுகாக்கப்பட்ட மழை காலங்களில் வெள்ளக்காலங்களில் மழைநீர் தடுப்பு சுவரும், அதேபோல் சந்திரசேகர் நகர் பகுதியில் கால்வாய் ஓரமாக மக்கள் பாதுகாப்போடு இருப்பதற்கு தடுப்பு சுவரும் கட்டி கொடுக்கப்படும். இந்த ஏழை எளிய மக்களின் வாழ்வாதாரமான சிறு தொழில்கள் தடையின்றி நடைபெறுவதற்கு தடையில்லா மின்சாரத்தையும், வியாபார பெருமக்கள் நிம்மதியோடு வாழ்வதற்கு சட்டம் ஒழுங்கையும் எப்பொழுதும் போல் பேணி காப்பேன் என்ற உறுதியை இந்த தொகுதி மக்களுக்கு அளிக்கிறேன்.
Shifting tracks from elections, the CBI Special Court will deliver judgment in the discharge petition filed by the AIADMK Supremo Jayalalitha in the birthday gifting case. Now, she had filed a discharge petition in the case which implicated her for receiving gift checks worth 2 crores in 1992 during her birthday celebrations. Now, her side argued that she did not receive the gift checks in her capacity as Chief Minister of the state, but in her capacity as the AIADMK Supremo. Her advocate maintained that the checks and drafts were given by her party cadres. On the prosecution's side, N.R. Elangu finished his arguments on Thursday. Now the court posted the case for judgment on April 9th. Well, Chennaites are only too familiar with Cyberpet, but are you familiar with the problems that these people face? We tell you more about their problems in just a bit. Keep watching.